Arsenal have been given a major boost ahead of their return to the Champions League next season. Arsenal will avoid a potential Champions League group of death following Juventus' 10-point deduction in Serie A. The Gunners are now set to sneak into Pot 2 upon their return to Europe's elite club competition. Arsenal are back in the Champions League for the first time since being dumped out 10-2 on aggregate by Bayern Munich in 2017. Mikel Arteta's side have comfortably finished inside the top four after leading the Premier League for most of the season. Due to only featuring in the Europa League in recent years, as well as going one season without European football altogether, Arsenal have dropped down UEFA's club coefficient list. That meant they were in with a strong chance of being in Pot 3 for the group stage draw in August. Arsenal would then have faced the possibility of a potential group of death. Pot 1 is made up of the defending Champions League and Europa League winners, as well as the title winners from Europe's top 6 leagues. The rest of the pots are decided by UEFA's club coefficient rankings. Arsenal are currently 23rd on the list, which would most likely see them in Pot 3. However, the North Londoners have been hoping for at least 7 of the teams ranked above them not to qualify for next year's tournament. Up until the weekend, it appeared as if Arsenal would just miss out on Pot 2 and be the highest-ranked team in Pot 3. But the news that Juve have had a points deduction is a massive bonus. The old lady had their 15-point deduction for false accounting and transfer dealings, imposed in January, lifted in April. However, a new ruling by the Italian Football Federation has seen them slapped with a 10-point punishment. That moved Juve outside of the top 4 in the Serie A, and Monday's 4-1 defeat at Empoli means they are now rank outsiders to get back into the Champions League qualification spots. The importance for Arsenal is that Juve are ranked higher than them in the club coefficient list. Juve will likely be replaced by AC Milan, who are below Arsenal. Arteta's side will move up one spot in the seedings and sneak into Pot 2. This year's semi-finalists Milan will go straight into Pot 3 if they confirm qualification. If Arsenal were in Pot 3, they could have been given a horror draw. For example, there was a realistic chance they could have faced Paris Saint-Germain as well as one of Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Now they are set to be in Pot 2, Arsenal cannot face Bayern or Real in the group stage. They will also avoid Atletico Madrid, although PSG or Barcelona could still be on the horizon as they are both in Pot 1.